Greetings to everyone. So now we are going to study our last topic, that is about energy resources and what are the alternative sources of energies which we can use. So energy resources, resources which are used to generate energy or which give power and heat to drive the objects. Matters that stores energy is called as fuel. So all of you know that fuels are classified into conventional and non-conventional fuels. So or it is also called as renewable and non-renewable. So in renewable, you have solar energy as example, then water energy, wind energy, biomass energy. In non-renewable, you have oil, coal, and natural gas. So the energy need is growing as population is over, that is over because of the overpopulation, man needs power, right? So even for a small thing, we need power. So we need to electricity for each and everything nowadays, right? So from charging of battery, right? So we need the power, energy, right, which is produced. So approximately 80% of the world's energy is produced by fossil fuels. So you understand the word fossil fuels. See, there may be fossil fuel formation is for more than thousand of years, right? So we have to cut down the use of these fossil fuels, right? Because we have to renew it. So for renewable, that is for making it renewable, we need thousands of years to wait, and we can't wait for that much time. So we must go for an alternative. Okay? So coal, oil, gas, water constitute main sources of energy in India, right? Not only in India, even in other countries also. But we are going to speak about India, right? So commercial consumption of energy from coal and petroleum, other sources as natural gas and water. So the traditional sources of energy were wood, right? In olden days, they used to cook food on this fire, right? So they used to collect the wood, stems, everything, and then they put on the fire, and then they used to cook their food, isn't it? So then later on, what came? The wastage of the animals. Animal wastage were used for uh, putting on the fire, right? So day by day, as the civilization proceeded, we are now using the gas, right? So these traditional sources of energy has been replaced with the new sources of energies. So we have these categories, that is conventional and non-conventional, and their uses. That is renewability. Once used, they cannot be renewed, right? And these renewable in short period, we can renew them. Right? So solar, wind, etc. come under non-conventional, whereas conventional coal and petroleum. Then you have these examples. So you have this coal, then solar plants, energy sources, tidal plants, right? So all these. So we have this coal, petroleum, and natural gas. So coal is found in the, for it is an example of a fossil fuel. Okay? So it is an inflammable organic substance composed of carbon found in sedimentary rocks. So carbon is formed due to compression of plant material under heat and pressure for millions of years. So I was just saying thousands of years, but it is millions of years. Right? Then their variety depends on degree of compression, depth, time, everything. Right? So this is the lowest form of coal is called as peat, and the highest ranking of coal is called as anthracite. So peat, lignite, subbituminous, bituminous, and then anthracite. And the uses of coal are for power generation, energy supply, domestic users, and also vehicles. So you can see their calorific values, everything here. That is percentage. Depending on the percentage of carbon, they are classified and given the rankings. Then petroleum. So petroleum or mineral oil is next energy after coal. So crude oil cannot be used for road vehicle and transportation. Right? So you have to extract it or refine it. Okay, you have to refine the crude oil or petroleum, which is also a fossil fuel. So uses are fuel for heating and lighting, then generation of electricity, then lubricants, then they are used in vehicles, then cooking medium, in cosmetic industries, etc. Then formation, as you know, millions of years under great heat and pressure, fat is turned into oil. Example, onshore animals and human beings, offshore marine creatures. So these are the anticlines and synclines where you can find out the or you can define the oil. Responded. Next, coming to natural gas. So natural gas is also important clean energy because it does not leave any residue and produce less pollution, and therefore it is environment friendly or eco-friendly. So it is also formed as a fossil fuel. Okay, it is used as a source of energy for vehicles, produces thermal energy in thermal industries, then used as fertilizer for fertilizer industries, in petrochemical industries, etc. Then, what are these non-conventional sources of energies? So, reason to switch on is because of the rising prices of oil, increasing cost of extraction, potential shortage, environmental problems due to fossil fuels, then great demand and pressure on fossil fuel, and being an efficient alternative that's switched to NCS like solar wind power. So we are nowadays, we don't want to use these fossil fuels or these non-conventional energy sources because we have to move on, we have to switch on. Okay, because that is the need of the hour. Okay, so India is blessed with NCS, but still we are going for solar energy. Okay, so it is an alternative source of energy. The nuclear energy, atomic energy, okay, these are used to generate electric power, right? That is solar energy, that is photovoltaic cells, that is silicon and germanium taps the solar energy and converts directly into electricity. So it is fast, being popular in rural as well as remote areas. So used to sterilize milk, cans, cooking, heating water, etc. Right. So these are some of the benefits which we get from the alternative sources of energies. And then we have wind power also. So the wind rotates the shaft of the windmill, which drives the turbine. It converts the kinetic energy into electrical energy. So eco-friendly and do not cause any pollution. So these are the different alternative sources of energies. That is biogas, so decomposition of organic matter, and in absence of oxygen, they produce biogas. So used in all over rural India. Then we have tidal energy also. That is oceanic tides can be used to generate electricity. Okay. And then we have geothermal energy. So all these are the alternative sources of energies, right? So we have seen solar energy, we have seen geothermal energy, tidal energy, wind energy. All these things they can be used as alternative sources of energy. So anyhow, we have to conserve the energy resources. So, use of public transport systems, switching off electricity when not in use, using power saving devices, and then using non conventional sources. So, all these things we have to do. Otherwise, we are not going to get energy. Right? So, we have to be very, very uh, careful for using all these natural resources like water, energy, then forest, then we have land, all these natural resources, minerals, all these resources which we have in our country in plenty are getting deprived of. So one has to take an individual responsibility for conserving all these natural